Hey, Hickok 45, look what I have. Marlin 22 Rimfire. Doesn't get any better. I mean, literally, maybe. These are considered maybe the best 22 caliber rifles on the planet. Started making these things back in 1890, 91, 92. This is the model 97, the takedown model. Then later, the model 39, they designated it as, and 39A, all basically the same rifle, you know, since 1890, 91. Long time to make the same rifle. Some have octagonal barrels and some don't, you know, different configurations. So we brought them out today to do a little chapter 2 action. It's been a little while. I looked on the old video. I think it was 2009 or 10 or something. So you've not seen these in high def yet, I think. But beautiful guns, and I'm just going to mainly shoot them. Talk a little bit about them, but shoot them. Fun, fun, fun. Let's start with something close. I mean, shooting cans is just natural, isn't it, for a 22 rifle? That wasn't very loud, was it? Let me shoot another one. There's a can. A tin can, all right. Soup can. Yeah, sounds like shorts, doesn't it? Not very loud. Let's see what a short, 22 short will do to a 2-liter. I see him back there dying. Look at him. I can almost get another shot at it. All right. Well, let's go across the hill. If these will get that far. See if they'll get to the red plate, or if I can hit it. Oh, nice. Oh, went over it. Nice. Let's see if I can hit that big propane or gas tank. And that little piggy. Oh, went over him, I think. He's a slow death with a 22 short. Let's put a couple on the gong. We ought to be able to hear it. I'm going to hold right in the middle of it, see where they go. I'll hit it somewhere. Yeah, they finally get there, don't they? Let's see if it'll knock over a ram. Oh, I can't believe it. Is this thing ever going to run out of ammo? It finally did. I think it holds about 26 shorts. Pretty cool, huh? Oh boy, what a beauty. Now this is the one I got John on Christmas when he was 13 years old, around year 2000. So this one has some history. I know that's terrible, isn't it? Oh, buying your children a firearm? Oh, horrible. Can you imagine how some of the folks in New York, Massachusetts, New Jersey, Colorado, even California would look upon that, right? None of you, of course. So this is a beautiful piece of hardware. Here, we happen to have another one here. Mine, I found one about, I don't know, 10 years ago or so. A fella had, a friend of mine, who collects firearms. Can you imagine people who collect firearms? What a weirdo. But it was new in the box at the time, but it's a newer gun than John's has better wood in it. So I might take his wood and put it on mine when he's not looking sometime. But his has a little more character. Reminds me of my 1894 Marlin in 45 caliber, 45 Colt. Just a really, really neat old gun. And although they're not that much different in age. So again, you're familiar, many of you, with the Marlin 22 rifles. You know, they've been making them forever. And an interesting study, I think it is, as people keep reminding you all. I know I've said it. I think it's the longest running production gun out there, or rifle at least, that has not been really changed. You can go buy one today And hopefully the quality control is decent on a new one, but they're still making them as far as I know. Let's look at mine. But before we do, let me show you in case you didn't know. Of course, it's clear. The 1897 was a takedown model. So you open up the screw there to where it's loose, and then you slam it against a fence post, see, and you break it. There you go. And that way you can stick it in your briefcase and you're ready to go. See? So that's pretty neat. It's interesting because that goes back a long way that that has been around. So see if we can get it back together. I know what we ought to do. We ought to switch them out, break both of them apart, and I give John the stock on mine and see if he likes it, see if he notices. There you go. Let's shoot this one. Let's just get them both dirty. You guys are worth it. Okay, now those were shorts as we were shooting. The CCI, well, yeah, short. Ooh, and they're hollow points too. Vicious. Wow, probably hunting bears with those. So that's what we were shooting, and these are just the standard mini mag, the CCI. I told you, I know 22 is hard to find. I've had this a little while, but I just quit fooling with some of the other 22 ammo. I just go ahead and get the 22, get the CCI, so I don't have to deal with all the headaches, and especially in semi-automatic rifles and handguns. I don't shoot 22 as much as some of you do. And that's what has put such a crimp in a lot of people's shooting. They're accustomed to going and buying a brick of 22 or two, and going out and spending the afternoon just having fun with a rifle, pistols, whatever you have, shooting a lot of 22. Because historically, it's not been nearly as expensive as centerfire stuff, has it? And of course, now we find ourselves in a weird situation here in the early spring of 2014. Just in case somebody's watching this in the year 2050, where there's a shortage of 22 ammunition. So it's kind of weird, a weird situation. All right, you got the tubular magazine. All right, now got safety on. Real safety is the hammer on one of these, and of course your brain, if you have one. All right, let's just shoot something a little bit louder now. This is 22 long rifle. Fairly common cartridge, huh? Yeah, we're ready. Take the safety off. And let's just shoot a couple things close up here. I think the sights are on well enough I could hit that little dot there, maybe. Yeah, that little spinner. Cool, we forget about that. Don't want to destroy it with the big bore stuff. I'll tell you what, let's do. You saw what the short does, or did, to that 2-liter. Let's shoot one with 22 long rifle. Yeehaw! And we also have a couple of stingers. We'll save one for the stingers. See if there's a difference. Whoa! Nice, nice. We can make an assault rifle out of one of these. Oh, we got some stuff still right here sitting around. Click. That didn't take long, did it? That's pretty cool. These are both great shooters, and you notice, like I've talked about before, I have Skinner peep sights on both of these. I guess I put them on John's. He wanted them, and well, yeah, I got that for him, so I put them on there. He wanted at some point put them on. I put them on all my Marlins basically. I'm gonna load it up again. Hope y'all don't mind. And I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put a couple stingers in while it's fresh on our mind here, and see what the difference might be. Let's go ahead and put about 10 of those in. Don't know that I've really shot many of these. Hopefully I don't get stung. But the Skinner peep sights just make these guns for me. Again, most of you are familiar with M1 sights, AR-15 sights, the aperture sights. So it's just it's a wonderful thing for a Marlin And with these cowboy models, the octagonal barrels, you generally don't even have to change out the front sight. You just pop one on the receiver there. That's one of the advantages of the Marlin. The you know, it ejects from the side, so you got the top of the receiver to do whatever you want up there with it. So that makes it easier than the Winchester. All right. All right, we got stingers. So let's sting that 2-liter down there. Okay, I don't know how scientific this is. I can feel a big difference in recoil. This one really knocks you around. Just kidding. Let's try the 2-liter over there. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to focus on that. All right. See if we can knock him off there, maybe. I guess it's going through it if it's hitting it. All right, let's put a stinger on the red plate. And on the gong. Okay. Surprised it didn't go right through the gong. So this is a chapter 2 where we mainly just shoot. I'll load one more time. I know you guys are busy and you don't have time to fool with me and my playing. Oh, this is neat. I should shoot 22 more often. It's just a relaxing sort of thing. No recoil. That was a joke about the recoil for you non-shooters. Okay. You know, you don't feel a thing. You don't have an incredibly loud blast or anything. It's just pleasant shooting. Many of us, if not, well, most of us probably started out our shooting lives with a 22. I know I did. My dad would take me down to the creek, and my uncle would, and we'd shoot a variety of 22 rifles and even pistols. Just loads of fun, and back then it was really cheap. Even relatively speaking, it was cheap. And all right, it's good for training if you've not shot before, because that way you don't start out with a big bad flinch. The first firearm you ever shoot and it jumps all over the place on you. You can start that trigger jerk and flinching early on. All right. We still have a couple of 2-liters, don't we? That is just too bad. Let's do something about it. Yeah. We got this guy right up close. I probably can't even hit him. Maybe we should experiment. I'm going to see if what happens when I shoot him on the bottom. Whoa. Huh. That might be something to remember. There's a little more impact. No more tin cans. Well, there's some on the ground. Fun. Yeehaw. Cool. What have I neglected? This tin can right here. It won't knock over an animal, I'm sure. Let's try a pig just for kicks over there. Ah, cool. Let's try the turkey over there, the lighter one. Ha ha ha. Might as well try the chicken. Yeah, it's not going to. Pretty neat. Let's back up to the close range here. Oh, there's a target. Nope, we're empty. That's okay. Oh man, these are fun. You know some things I like here, of course. A good old wooden steel firearm, historical firearm, even though these were made recent years. Octagonal barrels, Levergun, sunny day, lots of targets. Doesn't get a lot better, does it? It really doesn't. Just doesn't. 22 classic cartridge, been around since the 1850s. The cartridge has, at least in the 22 short form, and something that all of us have shot. And hopefully if you're new to firearms, you're just getting into them, or you think you want to get a firearm, really seriously consider a 22 of some sort to just start out, if you can buy ammo. And just having fun with no recoil, whether it's a rifle, a pistol, a revolver, semi-automatic rifle, and whatever, and just enjoy it, really, and don't worry about having a elephant killer type cartridge and gun necessarily. Just enjoy shooting something that doesn't knock you around, and focus on your shooting skills and seeing the target, getting a nice trigger break, and that sort of thing. Marksmanship, I think they call it, right? So anyway, the Marlin, this is a classic firearm. It goes way back, as already talked about, and this is pretty much stock except for the sights. I highly recommend that type of sight. But a lot of people, if you have extremely good eyes, maybe really young eyes, it's not something that you'd have to think about. But even if you do have young eyes, these things are wonderful. If you've ever shot that type of sight, you know what I mean. So, I really want to shoot a while longer, but I guess I won't keep you any longer. Kind of a chapter 2, bring out these babies, and let's lay back on the table over here where you can see them one more time, and just enjoy those things. Look at it. I mean, are those beautiful or what? And it's kind of neat that both of us, John and I, have the same rifle, and they both shoot true to aim. Just great guns. Life is good.